motherfucking money, nigga, believe that. Gotta make this money, man. Gotta make this money, bump my elbow anywhere till I die. Big money, this money, man. Gotta make this money, bump my elbow anywhere.
Wrestling Reviews. This is episode 66, and I'm your host, as always, Big Mike. And on this day, I'm going to take you back to the day in wrestling history. That's right. But before we do that, I'll tell you a little bit why. Today's a day that we all seem to celebrate for one reason or another, mostly because it's 420. That's right, April 20th. That just gives all you stoners out there, and stoners alike, to get that extra red eye going on, you know? Gives you that excuse to buy that extra half quarter or extra gram bag, or whatever, you know, to get a little extra toasty. But also today we celebrate, well, I don't celebrate, some people may. It is the birth of Hitler. But there's another reason to celebrate today as well, because it's another birthday. It is the birth of... That's right, the 420 Goonie, the newest member of the IWWS. So happy birthday to you from the group there, 420 Goonie. Hope it's a great day for you, and hope you have fun blowing out those joints and smoking them candles, or vice versa. Yeah. But anyways, happy birthday to you again from everybody in the group, and welcome to the group. But today... while everybody celebrates that, I'm going to celebrate the day in wrestling history. And this might be something of sorts that I do continue, maybe on certain holidays or certain special days. I'll go back and have a look at that day in wrestling history. So, how about we do that right now? A little bit of a trivial note. Back in 2009, just a couple of years ago, Jody Hamilton, owner of Deep South Wrestling, sues WWE for breach of contract relating to DSWs, that's right, Deep South Wrestling's time, and the developmental territory. So, we all know that before Florida Championship Wrestling, there was Deep South Wrestling and Ohio Valley Wrestling. They were both territories for developmental of WWE. So I'm not sure what kind of breach of contract there was there, but I know Deep South Wrestling also was a territory before it was a development territory, so it could be a name dispute, I'm not sure. But also going back to 420, in 1997, there was a event held. That's right, there was a pay-per-view on this day back in 1997. It was WWF In Your House 14, Revenge of the Taker, and it was held in Rochester, New York. There was a few notable matches on that day. It was the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. They defeated Owen Hart and the British Bulldog by DQ. And that means the Bulldog and Owen Hart were able to retain the tag team titles. Savio Vega defeated The Rock by countout, or Rocky Maivia at the time. Defeated him by countout, thus allowing Maivia to retain the title, because the title can't change hands on countouts. And the title was the Intercontinental title. The Undertaker defeats Mankind to retain the WWF title. And Steve Austin defeats Bret Hart by DQ. So, pretty overbooked show. Well, not overbooked, but a lot of fucked up endings in this day, I guess. 2 DQs and a countout. But anyways, moving on. Title changes for this day in history. Going back to 1980, we got Toru Tanaka, who defeated Kevin Von Erich to retain, or actually to win, the WCCW American Heavyweight title. Moving ahead 9 years to 1989, we got Mitsuo Momota, who defeated Shinichi Nakano to win the All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight title. In 1992, we got Dirty White Girl defeating Lauren Davenport to win the USWA Women's title. 1996, going back to the USWA, it's Jeff Jarrett. That's right, Jeff Jarrett, JEFFJARRETT. Jeff Jarrett defeating Jerry Lawler to win the USWA Unified World Heavyweight Championship. 1998, we moved to WCW and on Nitro. It's Hulk Hogan defeating Randy Savage in a no DQ match to win the world title. Also, Goldberg defeats Raven on this Nitro to win the WCW United States Championship. In 2002, the WWF Hardcore title, 24/7 rule is still in effect, and it sees the belt pass from Bubba Ray Dudley to Goldust the Raven and back to Bubba Ray Dudley. I miss this concept, the 24/7 rule. I think we could bring that back to modern day wrestling and adapt it to a title, or maybe make a new title for this ruling. I really miss it. It had a little bit of element of surprise. You never knew what was going to happen, and I don't know, it made for a good storyline. And moving on, 2004 on SmackDown, we saw Charlie Haas and Rico defeat Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi to win the WWE Tag Team titles. More birthdays for today, not just Hitler and the 420 Goonie, but we have former WWE, WCW, and TNA star Johnny the Bull Stamboli turning 34, and former WWE Tag Team Champion and former Edgehead Kurt Hawkins turns 26. So happy birthday to those two stars as well. And last but not least, but on this day in wrestling history, in memoriam, we have to remember one of the greats, and that's former AWA, WCW, WWF, and NWA star Rick Rude. That's right. In 1999, Rick Rude died at the age of 40. And I think we lost a great one a little too young. He was only 40 years old. I think he had a lot of greatness to still show us. He was training to come back after injury after 1994. After being out of the game for 5 years, he was training to come back. And that might have been was the end of him. He was training too hard to come back because he was found with GHB and other steroids and painkillers in his body. And when they found him, not alive. So anyways, folks, this is 420. Celebrate it for whatever reason you want to, but this was today's day in wrestling history. Also on this day, let me go ahead and plug someone I've been following for a little bit here. Fellow Canadian, a fellow Edgehead. The #1 Edgehead. That's right. Go check out his channel. He's got some really decent stuff over there. Pretty educated young kid. Well, I shouldn't really call him a kid. He's not like he's 4 or nothing, but go check him out. He's got a young mind. A whole a whole lot to bring to the table. So yeah, go check him out. #1 Edgehead. And I suggest you go subscribe to him. I'm a subscriber, so if my endorsement means anything, definitely go check out the #1 Edgehead. And don't forget to subscribe to me if you haven't already. Like or dislike. Leave a comment and check out the IWWS channel. That's right, THEIWWS, and check out everybody that's involved in there. I'm over there. I got my weekly show on Fridays, the Week in Review. We got Top 10 Tuesdays hosted by Mugger Baby. We got the Good Old Days. It's going to be hosted by the 420 Goonie. And we pass the videos around, asking and answering questions and topics to one another. So a lot of good stuff over there. So don't forget to check out the #1 Edgeheads channel and the IWWS channel and everybody involved with that. And for all you guys out there that are celebrating 420, have a hell of a day. I am Big Mike for Wrestling Rants and Reviews.